Girsan first cut its teeth by producing handguns based on the Beretta 92 family of semi-automatics, but back in 2010, the company also expanded its lineup to include those guns based on John Browning's most beloved creation, the 1911. And now for 2020, the company has partnered with EAA to bring in one of its high-end competition-grade 1911s, the MC1911 Match Elite. And given the many enhanced features on this gun, it's a great deal at its MSRP of $870. Now this is a full-size, all-steel government model 1911, which means it boxes right at about 8 3/4 inches with a 5-inch barrel, and comes in at a pretty hefty 41 ounces ammo. While there is also a 9mm, this one is chambered for 45 ACP, and it feeds from a 8-round capacity single-stack box magazine. Both the slide and the frame on this gun are carbon steel that has undergone a matte, hard chrome finish that not only looks good, but also adds some corrosion resistance as well. Meanwhile, all the small parts, including the sights, the controls, and the magazine well, have all been left a matte black to just add some contrast to the looks of the gun. Unlike traditional 1911s, the Match Elite employs a bushingless design with conical muzzle lockup. So instead of your standard recoil spring guide and a closed plug, this gun makes use of a full-length guide run. Dovetailed into the top of the round side is a fully adjustable competition rear, as well as a blade front, both of which have been subtly serrated on the rear end, just to reduce glare for the shooter. Another nice upgrade on this gun is that there are angled, pretty broad slide serrations on the front of the slide as well as the rear. As far as controls go, this is a pretty typical 1911 in that the magazine release button and the slide stop are on the left side of the gun for right-handed use. However, making it at least a little bit left-hand friendly, there are bilateral manual safeties, one on each side of the gun. Also, as a 1911, this gun does make use of a grip safety that needs to be depressed in order for the hammer to release. And the one on this gun, it has just an extended tail on it, just to protect your hand from being bit by the hammer. The gun comes with a textured flat mainspring housing, as well as some texturing on the front strap as well. And the panels that come with this gun are made out of G10 in a nice looking gray and black pattern that really do help anchor the gun in your hand during recoil. Another premium feature is a magwell extension that has been added that just really helps speed up your reloads. On average, the single action trigger on this gun broke at about 5 pounds, 8 ounces, which is not terribly light for 1911, but it was smooth enough that it actually feels better than that. Other than one stovepipe that occurred within the first 20 or so rounds of function firing, this gun has functioned 100% regardless of what loads we used, whether low-end bulk practice FMJs or high-end defensive rounds. 5-shot groups at 25 yards through this gun have averaged about 3 inches, which is not fantastic, but it is up to the task of short-range defensive use or competition use. Overall fit and finish of this gun has been superb, and as a all-steel, full-size 1911, it really does point and balance exceptionally well. Anyone who's spent any time pricing 1911s know that even the entry-level, no-frills ones don't come cheap, and it's kind of uncommon to find a gun with this many upgraded features in this price range.
For more on firearms and shooting gear, go to AmericanRifleman.org.